Welcome back, everybody, to the Cho Super Hyper Podcast.
Hey.
Once again, before we get started, I want to go ahead and remind everybody, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that standard YouTube stuff. We're pretty stagnant at how many followers we have. If we can get you guys to tell your friends and just subscribe, don't even tell them what it is, that's fine.
Yeah, true.
We would really appreciate more subscribers. So we can get more of a reason to do more of these. Yeah, because this is a lot of fun, and I'd like to be able to reach more people. Even though this is pretty niche. But again, if you know us,
if you know us personally,
and you want to know how we're doing, the first half of the podcast is always us talking about our past week. So
yeah,
if that's interesting to you, go ahead and subscribe. Let us know. But yeah, I am Super Blastix, and with me today for a change is...
hi, my name is Toku Tony.
Sweet. How are you today?
Pretty good, actually. It is... So, it's different here. Just for context, we now have a dog in this room.
Yeah.
It's a change for something. You're never going to hear him. Makes very little noise. But he's in here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the dog so far?
It's all right. It's just here.
I know.
It's not doing anything.
I know, it's in your room.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the owner of the dog, Omar, should be playing with it. Make him more comfortable being here.
Oh yeah, huh?
But I don't know. Whatever.
Didn't think about
a dog
that.
In here. His name's
Rocky.
Not the other name.
No, not the other name.
No.
We call him something else.
Yeah, we're trying to just keep it to one name because we got him from our dad, my dad.
Right.
And he had all these old puppies a long time ago. He's not a puppy anymore. He's a dog. So we got a dog, not a puppy. But he was with my dad since he was a puppy. But yeah, he's in here. Cool.
Darn cute dog, though.
Yeah, he's all right. How was your week?
Pretty good. I just got back from Dallas. Had a really fun time in Dallas. I went to go see my friend's flag football tournament.
Nice.
They didn't end up winning a lot.
Oh, I didn't even ask you how that went.
Yeah, out of the 3 or 4 games that they played, I think it was 4. Out of the 4 games they played, they only won 1.
Okay.
So that kind of sucks.
Not 0.
No, yeah, it's not 0. We saw some teams today that won none of them. The last team that they played was a team that didn't get scored on once. Until the last team they played, then they got eliminated because they were so good. Anyways, after work on Friday, I drove up to Dallas with some friends. Straight from work. Went over there to Dallas, got a hotel room, slept in there. Woke up and then went to the flag football game.
Yeah.
I went there at Friday night because Saturday morning is the game at 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not trying to drive Saturday morning at 4 a.m. to get there on time.
Yeah.
So I just got a hotel room, which you suggested, by the way. That was a really good suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
But in Dallas, I went to Trader's Village. Didn't see.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nice. They had a big Subway there too. Yeah, a big Subway and a Sam's barbecue. It was called.
Okay.
But they had the really nice rides there, similar to what we have here in Houston. And it looked pretty similar. Like most of the people that were there, and like the stalls that were there. No, just
you were into clones?
Huh?
You were into clones?
Yeah, like I saw an old friend Daniel.
Seriously?
No.
Okay.
But that would have been awesome. Went to Trader's Village, went back to the flag football game because it was like 4 sections.
Yeah.
Then we went.
Oh, so you didn't see anything?
No, not really.
Not even old Power Rangers stuff?
No, dude, I was looking for it too. We scoured that place for a while.
That's hard to believe because there was a bunch of Power Ranger stuff at our
Yeah, there is.
Village.
So it was the first 2 games at 9 and 10. And then at 12, we went to Trader's Village, got back there at around 3 to watch the other games. Then we finished those games. We went out and grabbed dinner at Chili's. That we were watching the game, the Celtics and the Heat. Great game.
Mm-hmm.
Brought it back to game 7.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
They're playing today.
Yeah. Yeah, then after that, went to Chili's, then I drove home. I drove everyone home.
Mm-hmm.
And man, that was an excruciating 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little tired, a little sleepy, but I drank like 2 coffees and I got everyone home safe.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
How
was your week?
What was I gonna ask? Oh,
what?
No, I was gonna mention. It's unfortunate that there's an event that happened this weekend here in Houston.
I know
that we couldn't go to. I mean, it didn't sneak up on me. It's just I used to go every year.
Me too.
And I just don't really have the want to go anymore. But I haven't wanted to do more events and cons and stuff. We just didn't think to go to this one.
Yeah.
Comicpalooza happened this weekend. Again, I really would have liked to go just because it's our Comic-Con here in Houston, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would go not even for the comics or anything like that. I would go to see what the vendors had for maybe art, maybe old figures or whatever. Really, I'd probably rather go to like a Japanese type con instead.
Yeah.
But still, this would be Comicpalooza. Traditionally, was a pretty good one to go to. I did hear it was a little barren.
Yeah.
And the prices went up. So
they did.
It didn't sound like it was worth it. Now, this is something I'm learning about after it's over, of course. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should have planned it better so that we could have gone just to go. Because like I said, I want to do more cons and stuff. So I want to look into what's happening here in Houston the rest of the summer so that we can try to go and do some stuff. Yeah.
The Comicpalooza, it didn't sneak up on me at all. I've been getting emails about them nonstop for like the past 2 months. They always do the email newsletter reminders.
Okay. I get ads on Facebook all the time. Because
really?
I'm following them on Facebook, yeah. Oh, I follow them on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, I always get those emails from them. But yeah, it didn't really sneak up on me, but I didn't remember that it was happening this week until I was in Dallas and a friend of mine, Demi, or Danya, texted me saying that she was going to be performing there at Comicpalooza. She's part of an idol group, a dancing idol group.
Not Sorbet.
No, not Sorbet. But wouldn't that be crazy? And I didn't tell you that at all.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, I don't want to get into that whole thing.
Yeah.
But that was a thing. Did you hear how it ended?
No, how did it end?
They got doxxed.
Really?
Yeah, people were doxing them.
Wow.
Which is so bad and shitty and like don't do that.
That's a crazy.
Come on. They're having fun.
They're just kids.
No.
But
But they're not hurting anybody.
No.
You just need to say strawberry right.
Man. That was crazy. I saw and all the reaction videos to that and all like the re-uploads and whatever to that and like the people that because after a while she wouldn't take stitches. Like you'd have to screen record the video.
Well, that video's gone. They deleted it from the account.
Yeah. Anyway, that was crazy. My friend Danya's performing there. Unfortunately, I couldn't go see it because I was in Dallas at the time. But apparently, it was barren. But the people that went to see the people dancing and all that was like pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. I would have liked to have gone, though. But it's not like the most pressing thing for me. Comicpalooza, I went a couple years ago, I think. But the main thing I'm focusing on is Anime Matsuri.
When's that?
August.
Okay.
August this year. But that's also it's the same weekend as Japan.
We're not
World
going
Heroes.
to Japan World Heroes.
I know. I'm just saying.
Unless
Gaim is there.
they did an announcement today.
Oh, really?
Another announcement. Yeah.
Who's going there?
An Ultraman actor.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know who, but that's how
yeah. Big.
connected to that I am. Yeah, we'll see if they can. It would suck because convention ticket sales, they usually go up the closer they are to the date.
Yeah.
It would suck if they're purposefully holding Gakusano
to the
announcement
end.
to like closer to the end to be like, oh, now the tickets are $50 a day. That would stink.
So I heard Comic Palooza. I heard someone's experience of it. Just for the Saturday pass, just the one day.
Yeah.
Show up at the doors, stay there one day. It was $93.
That's not right. They paid for something else too.
Okay.
That's no way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was never that high.
Never that high.
No, for one day, no.
No. For me, I mean, I've never seen it that high before, but that's what I saw. Someone's
no
experience was $93 for one day.
Man, I used to go to Comic Palooza all the time. I would even stay like after hours when they did the art auctions and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Go to the concerts. Man, yeah, Comic Palooza was a lot of fun back in the day.
Artist Alley is getting a little rough as the years go by. Things the prices are going up, and people
because they have to.
Yeah, and people aren't buying that well.
Thing.
Yeah, people aren't really buying that much. I saw someone's TikTok. Oh no, you sent me that TikTok about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. About that person not doing that great this year. Half of what they usually do.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I want to look up like a list, maybe on Reddit R Houston.
Yeah.
Of like all the upcoming events that are happening. So that we can go to them. I know there's like a toy con later this year, like in September, December, or something like that.
Cool.
Anime Matsuri,
We don't have MomoCon's not here. I know that just happened. That's not here, right?
I don't know.
MomoCon?
I don't think so.
Confused on that.
So my week last week, this past week, I'm still at the same school. I'm gonna finish out the semester with them. They're a lot of fun. I had third graders, the same group of third graders, Thursday and Friday. On Wednesday, I did something that nobody knows, I think.
What do you mean?
My dad knows, but that's because he helped me
do it.
Get it.
What'd you get?
Look at the bottom. Like there's two white boxes at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Look at the bottom one. Just look at the bottom one.
I'm now being handed a phone. Look at the bottom one?
Yeah.
You got the floor seats?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
VIP?
Yeah.
Floor D, row 15, seat 4. VIP star access.
Yeah. You can give my phone back.
What the fuck?
So that wasn't cheap.
No, that wasn't cheap. That was nearly $300.
No. But I'm not gonna say how much it was. But my God. My dad and his wife, my stepmom.
Uh-huh.
They gave me the money to help pay for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if you're on Facebook and you saw me ask for money, that's what it was for.
Christ almighty.
Yeah. I got floor seats to go see twice. In about less than a month.
In less than a month.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I did it.
I know.
Well, here's what's cool. I can also, the ticket that I bought before, the one that's in the nosebleeds, the one where I definitely would fall.
Oh, for sure.
I can sell those. So they're on sale right now. I put them up for sale on the app or whatever. So I make that back. I'm not spending so much money. It is still a lot.
It is still a lot.
Yeah. But you know that VIP, I get sound check. I get a gift too.
Yeah.
I get there early. Yeah.
And actually, a friend of mine that watches the podcast was telling me their brother likes K-pop.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked their brother, "Hey, you like Twice, don't you? You know, there's a concert going on." And the brother said, "Ew, no."
Yeah. Let me guess. He likes Blackpink.
Yes.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, you don't know. Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure.
For some reason, that fandom is always fighting with the Twice fandom.
Oh man.
And it's always from my, the algorithm is the algorithm. From what I've seen, it's always. So the fandom for Twice is called Once, and the fandom for Blackpink are called Blinks.
Okay.
From what I've seen, again, the algorithm is the algorithm. It's always Blinks trying to start arguments or fights with Once.
Okay.
From what I've seen, I've never seen Once try to say anything bad about Blink.
Oh,
sorry,
okay,
Blackpink.
okay.
I could be wrong. I don't know. I just joined this whole thing. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird to me. That's why I said I bet he likes Blackpink. If somebody likes K-pop and does not like or at least respect Twice, it's usually because they like Blackpink.
Blackpink.
Yeah.
Blackpink in your area?
Sure.
Don't ask me how I know that.
I don't know them.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have a problem with them either. I just know this Blackpink thing, this Black.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else from them. I don't care. I don't care about like
the rivalries and
none of that.
I
know that I like Twice and that's it.
Yeah.
I barely like New Jeans. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Coca-Cola masista. Like that, of course.
Yeah.
And Girls' Generation, because that's OG. G baby baby G G.
Yeah, I don't know that.
G baby. What?
Yeah,
okay,
no, I don't know
fine.
that. It's a whole different world.
But yeah, I did that on Tuesday.
That's crazy. On Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Christ almighty, you're going to Twice.
I'm trying. Yeah, I was gonna go. Period.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna be closer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fall. And I go earlier too. Oh, it's gonna be something.
Ooh. Man, there definitely would have been like a scare of you almost falling down those stairs.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, there definitely would have been like a scare of some sort. Christ.
Yeah. That's gonna be a lot of fun, but that's why I made a Venmo. I have that now, so that I can ask for money. So, but I'm also doing things. So, I got some commissions. I'm gonna do some drawings soon.
Oh, cool.
In my brain, the way I'm working out how much I need to recover from what I spent, I'm kind of almost there. Not really, but kind of.
Okay.
I just need a little more help. If you're listening and you want to help out, I guess I can put my Venmo in the description here.
Yeah.
Make sure you let me know what you want. I said I can voice over something for you. I can haul something if you're in the Houston area. I can maybe try and take some furniture around for you.
Nice.
I can draw something for you, of course. And it helps a lot because I'm also done with working.
Yeah.
At the end of this week, I'll be freer. I'm going to be applying to more real jobs again, of course. But since the school semester is over, for me at least, this Thursday, that'll free up my schedule and I can actually, take these odder jobs to help make up the money that I spent for Twice.
Yeah. I was going to say, I forgot to make the Patreon last week.
No, don't make a Patreon.
No?
No, what that means like for exclusive content. What exclusive content could we offer?
Just me singing.
Okay.
About butt stuff.
About butt stuff.
Yeah. If Weird Al can do it, I can do it.
Okay. I'm going to take that same energy, but I'm going to say if Ezra Miller can do it, I can do it.
Oh, no. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Ezra Miller's a bad person.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't like that. Like,
yeah, but you have to respect him. No, but you have to respect him.
No, you don't. Not the way he's been acting.
Okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I get it.
If he's like, no, actually, no, dude, you don't get that.
You don't get that kind of respect
No,
if you're being a horrible
garbage.
person. Yeah.
I'll call you whatever I want. You trash, but whatever. And then we got the dog. Oh, this school that I'm at, they had a little circus carnival event thing.
Yeah.
On Wednesday. Man, it was so much fun.
How was that?
I got to. Oh, and then Thursday they had the second grade talent show too. I don't know, guys. What if I might end up being a teacher or something?
Yeah, you
Maybe
have
I'm
that.
a permanent assistant teacher, something like that.
You have that connect.
Nah, that doesn't.
But you have the connect and the recommendation.
Yeah. But
There you go.
The third grade carnival thing was just little booths around. I was in charge of this one booth that was pin the nose on the clown. They even had like a little magic guy there.
Nice.
It was cool. It was a lot of fun. And it's the end of the semester, so nobody cares. We've been watching movies. We saw Wreck-It Ralph on Thursday. Yeah, we finished it. And then we saw Ralph Breaks the Internet on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't finish it, but that's fine.
That first Wreck-It Ralph is a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yes, it is. While I was watching with the kids, I of course teared up, but I also realized that it's probably my favorite movie.
Really?
Probably, yeah.
Wow, okay. You can be bad guy. No, I am bad guy, but I am not a bad guy.
On Saturday, after the episode aired of King-Ohger, and after episodes aired of King-Ohger and Geats, the Toy Candy blog for Bandai updated.
Oh.
For this. They are doing some reprints of some of the some of the past mini plots they've done.
Wow.
And I am super excited.
Yeah.
You're going to see a reprint of the... Let me translate this page.
Pretty good translation, I gotta say.
Because I forgot the actual name. Oh, yeah, the Galaxy Mega and the Delta Mega Ranger ships. Those which are, well, the Mega Ranger ship looks just so sick. With the shield.
That looks bonkers.
I want that.
That looks so good.
Sun Vulcan mini plow, that's fine.
Oh, Danger Man.
I'm not...
Danger Man.
No, Sun Vulcan.
They look very similar.
Yeah. Because they're just robos.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Big old blue chests.
But they're reprinting that and the Jaguar, which is like the carrier of it. Which I'll admit does look cool.
That looks so cool.
I just don't need it. Like at all. You can see the top half of that is a ship, and the bottom half, the legs, you can see them in here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I see
so
that.
It's like stores everything, yeah. And then Jetman.
Wow.
Is getting reprinted as well. Which I am also very excited for. So the plan is to get those two, this one, and these two. Like through a payment plan and everything. I just love making these so much. Now what's really interesting, they make a point to point out that the release schedule on these are reversed from how they released before in like 2019. And that there's a reason for that. So instead of Sun Vulcan going last, now Jetman's going last. There's speculation that means we could be getting either Tetra Boy, which was a mech in Jetman that they didn't do a mini plot version of, or they could be getting their Shoto Super figures after this.
Oh, which would make sense why they're last.
Yeah, because a lot of times you do see, or from what we've been seeing, the mini plow, the Super Mini Plow Shokugan modeling project mini plow kits have a Shoto Super counterpart to it. And we've seen that for like almost everything so far. We don't have a Shoto Super for Hold
For
on.
Star Ranger.
No, that is, and Power Ranger's getting a mini plot too. Oh, they made Power Ranger, View Ranger. Well, we don't have. Let's say that instead we don't have the mini plot or. No, we do. Yeah, that's what it is. They just announced, or they teased, like last week, that we are going to be getting Shoto Super Mega Ranger.
Oh, cool.
Which goes with this reprint of these Mega Ranger mech mini plot. But also, that's not that. There's still two more. Mech mini plot they need to make to finish out the Mega Ranger wave. So I could see them doing that with the release of a Shoto Super Mega Ranger. We'll see. But yeah, it could either be, like I said, this tease here could be, it's something Jetman, but we don't know what. But yeah, this was just something that I got excited for.
Why in charge?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That looks so sick, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that sword.
It's funny because a couple of days before this, I was watching Pawn TV Candy toy.
Yeah.
On YouTube, I was watching him make the Jetman and the Mega Ranger ones because they had reprinted a set of these before, the Zoo Ranger, Kaku Ranger ones, and I missed out on them before, so I got the reprints.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh man, I hope they reprint these as well. I was even looking at Mandarake for these older kits.
Yeah.
Because I really want these.
When
and then boom, reprint.
When did these originally come out?
It's actually right here. Doesn't say. Thought I saw it.
January 24th.
No, those are.
2024.
Oh, okay. 2019.
Oh wow.
Was Jetman.
2020.
2020 was Sun Vulcan.
2019
was Mega Ranger. Yeah.
Wow.
So not even that long ago, but when they print these, they print to a set and then they're done.
Wow. Okay, so I'm looking at my phone right now. I look down for a second and I get notification from Toku Lector. Bandai is reissuing Super Mini Plug Galaxy and Delta Mega.
So they just went up
this September. Pre-order here. I literally just looked down to see that tweet.
For these? Oh, it's not that bad.
Put it on the screen. This is live. This is in the moment news, guys. Oh, hey, that's not that bad.
That is not bad for two of these guys.
That's not that bad for two of them.
So I get paid on Friday, and I'm gonna do the paid in full payment or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to do this. Oh man,
that's not that bad, dude.
They better still be available. Otherwise, I have to go to like B. Look at that. It's all up. See, now that's crazy. 90 for one and a 110 for the other.
Okay,
200.
Yeah. That is pretty crazy.
These two.
Yeah.
90 for him. Again, I'm fine.
Well, 105 for those two. That's really good. Oh, sorry.
90 for one.
Just to get an idea in my head, how big are these scales?
They're my mini plow.
They're that size?
Yeah.
Wow. So 5 inches.
No. Is it like 6, 7 kind of average? About average size.
Just the way that he's standing right now, that looks about 5, but yeah, it's probably about 7.
When it's cold, it gets smaller.
Oh, I see.
So, but it's hot right now, so I can't. Yeah, this guy looks sick, but that's crazy.
We're cracking jokes, people.
90. So how much am I gonna really? 105 plus. That's gonna be 200. Those two. That's 305.
Yeah.
395.
395.
And that's still cheaper than twice. So I gotta.
Oh my god.
I want to put these all in the cart at the same time, and then do the payment 4 and 4. So 390. What did I say? 395.
395. Yeah.
So that's just 400. So that's 100 a week, or 100 every 2 weeks. That's kind of
ridiculous.
yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Don't do it.
See, they just need to reprint the Go-Go 5 one.
Go 5.
They shouldn't reprint that.
That's
look,
Spider-Man?
Look, the original.
Oh, look at that.
Look at how much it cost back then.
Whoa.
Why does that say from 68? Is that full payment is 80? Yeah, they did up the prices like $10. That's what the blog was saying. Yeah. There goes
Go
the Lion
Lion?
boy.
Super Mini Plug Go Lion?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Original. Yeah, that went up $20.
Two. $10 each.
I'm making this guy right now.
You have Super Leopard on, huh?
No.
You don't?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Cool.
Wow, yeah, the original 88.
Bioman, yeah.
Oh, man.
Look at those, look super similar, different colors.
Yeah, they do.
There's the 5 again.
You have that one. Live Boxer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, it's right there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I was live in the moment.
I feel like
Pretty good.
I am gonna do the Mega Ranger ones for sure on Friday.
Uh-huh.
Because that I don't want to miss out on, especially.
Okay.
Mega Ranger is such a good season. We'll see what happens. Okay. I'm gonna close out of this now.
Don't be so tempted. I was looking at Mandarake stuff last night, and I'm not caught up on everything, but I want to get at least like 5 issues away from something before I catch up on what I need to catch up on. But I was looking at my Mandarake shopping cart. Not a lot of stuff is being sold out like the day after, like how it would be whenever we started this, like last year.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff is like staying in my cart, like it's staying there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, people running out of money.
Yeah, that's an indication.
Or
I think of
they're
something
holding
happening.
on to their money.
Yeah.
Or they're holding on to their money. Excuse me. Okay, that's been about 30 minutes.
Let's do it.
Let's move on to the episodes. You want to cover Geats?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know what time it is.
Oh yeah.
It's superhero time. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-do. That was Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why I did that. Starting off with a very long recap for Geats. Recapping the episode. Baroba. Oh, just like how we saw last week. Everyone's trying to get out before the grand end. Kekara and Baroba are discussing it. You know, like, oh, things are about to get entertaining. Zine pops up to grab the Desire driver. So we see right here Baroba about to give the Desire driver away. She says, okay, I guess it's time to go. But not before we see the goddess to grant our final wishes. So that's what they do. They go to the goddess and they say, why don't you grant our wishes? And we don't see what it is in the moment.
So I did see something on one of the Discords I'm in.
Oh.
And
all right.
Kekara's wish is something like
oh, that's right. It doesn't say it, but we see the letters right there.
Yeah, and the way they got it translated, it's like super squint, and you'll see it right here.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
Baroba's is the right to exist in this world until you see the ideal misfortune. And Kekara's is the right to exist in this world until you see your ideal laugh. So,
oh, okay.
They're both sort of loopholing their way out of being stuck in the past with this great end thing. So that's their plan. And I guess, since they're still around, the wishes get granted.
Yeah.
So they're going to be around until Baroba sees the ideal misfortune. And Kekra sees the ideal laugh.
Right, because once everyone leaves through the gate, everyone who's left is erased from existence.
I believe this is my fan theory. The great misfortune for Baroba is going to be her dying.
Oh.
And she's going to be like, oh, this is the great misfortune, whatever.
Yeah.
And it could also apply to Kekara. His biggest laugh is that Keiwa kills him or something.
Oh, okay, I see.
And Kekara's like, oh, this is what you needed all along to be Kamen Rider. Something like that. But again, I don't know. I'm just saying stuff.
It's going to be loopholes, but it's also going to be like their demise. That's good. That'd be a good plot point. We cut to all the writers in the cafe again. Keiwa says their final 3 days are up. It's time to see the scores. And we see that Sara is up. She's at 33. She's number 1. Except not really. Buffa also has 33 points. So it's tied. Now it's overtime, end game stuff. Mm-hmm. We see the game director, or the Desire Royale guy say, it's your final time. It's time for us to get this over with. Tomorrow at noon, you will have to fight face to face to see who gets number 1. And whoever wins, you get to take them out of the game. So it's either Buffa or Sara and the team to eliminate one player. Buffa is obviously brooding in his cave. Keiwa and Sara. I actually forget what happens here.
They're just going over we gotta do this and gotta overcome. They're prepping themselves for the fight tomorrow, kind of.
And Ace is also brooding about his mother being the Desire.
He's remembering.
Yeah, he has his one thing. Neon, preparing for the battle again, is looking at tweets and mentions about her. Everyone's saying, "Where is Neon-chan? Where is she gone? Come back. I want to see you again." He's like, "All right, that sucks." Hyun comes up to warn Neon, "Hey, I've got some news. There's this thing called the Grand End. They're ending the game. Whatever happens at the end is not going to matter because they're not granting the wishes at the end." Yeah. So then we transport back here. And that's when Neon tells the news. At the end, they're not granting the wishes. Nothing's really going to matter
and
here.
And they're leaving, and everybody's memory's going to be reset. None of this matters.
Yeah. None of this really matters. Buffa walks up behind them and says, "All right, there's no fooling around, guys. Time to fight." They start the battle. It's a really cool fight for this week. Oh, nice rider punch from Keiwa. Obviously, they're fighting for naught. Buffa still has the god powers, and he wrecks up shop with both of these two on the ground. He says, "You two will never be riders again." Grabs both of their ID cores in his hand and crushes them. And that's the end of the girls. They're retired. They're gone. Zine grabs the Desire drivers from Kekara and Baroba. The producer, Niram, grabs one. Says, "I knew I could count on you, Zine. That was great." He puts it on. And then as he goes for the other one, Zine throws it to Ace. The Niram's saying, "Oh, you tricked me." Zine says,
"Yeah, you stupid."
"Yeah, idiot. I'm a fox. I like the fox. I'm always going to pick him over you." And he does a little fox symbol. And now Ace goes to see his mom. And they both teleport away. We cut away to Punk Jack in this library of the Desire Royale people. And they're looking over stuff about Ace. Here they see something odd about something that happened before Ace's birth. A rule that was added after...
they get into that later.
Oh, do they? Mm-hmm. All right. Here we see they're going to go see the Desire, the goddess of creation. Oh, what's that one?
Phil stops them. from they getting too close, and Sale even says, "Look, she does whatever.
Oh, that's
Check
right.
out this wish. I wish for a world where Ace did not exist, or something like that."
Yeah.
And he does it, and she rejects it. So Soul says, "Oh, she must be all used up.
Yeah. I guess she's
That's
at
the
her
limit to her
limit.
powers." And Ace is like, "Huh? Oh." And
Oh, right.
the goddess starts cracking.
Right. Starts
Literally.
cracking. Soul says, I guess she's all used up. A goddess that has no more powers is garbage. We have to throw her away like garbage.
And then Soul uses powers, blasts Ace back to where everybody else is at. And here we can also see the two sponsors just watching. Pulls out a giant lollipop for her, a tiny one for him.
Pretty good, actually. And now, since it's just the two, it's Kekara, or Keiwa and Buffa. Here we come back to the library where they find a discovery. The man who grabbed the last coin, there was a rule added after this game to where a navigator and a contestant cannot become intimate. So that rule happened, and then right after that, the reward for winning the DGP was not a gold coin anymore. It was the power to change the world how you see fit. The reason that rule was added was because the current navigator at the time, Mitsuri, fell in love with the contestant, the winner at the time, which they figured out to be Ace's mom and dad. Keiwa, Buffa having the final fight. Keiwa's not going out without a fight at all. But as Buffa goes to grab his ID core, he grabs it just in time. He's still fighting for it. Keiwa says, I have to get all these people back. I'm going to stop you no matter what. Buffa says, you just stop this already. You granting that wish will only cause more suffering for other people. There's no point. The people that have died in vain. He grabs the ID core, and just as he's about to crush it, oh yeah, Ace is watching this the entire time. Just as Buffa's about to crush it,
Just watching.
literally just watching this entire time. Punk Jack comes in, grabs the ID core, saves Keiwa, and says, "All right, time's up. That's the end of the game.
Overtime right now.
Heck yeah." Here's the score.
Because the girls left, Keiwa picked up the bag of ID cores. So now Keiwa's tied with Buffa. So I don't know if they're gonna go to overtime again. They probably will.
Yeah.
But yeah. Why can't Geats just give anyway?
Yeah, just give his to one. There was an announcement Punk Jack was trying to make. He says,
I'm glad everybody's here.
Oh yeah.
I got an announcement to make, even to you. And he points out that Ace is there, and everybody finds, oh, maybe Ace was here the whole time. So it turns out they couldn't be intimate. She couldn't have a baby. But for 3 straight days and nights, she prayed and prayed and prayed. And eventually, she had Ace. So at this point is when the goddess was now able to have the powers to create reality.
Right.
So they're discovering that, or Punk Jack discovered that it's not hatred or using people's wishes against, or,
using people's suffering to fuel the wishes.
It's not that. It actually came from
love and peace.
So, it's not his mom's fault that all this suffering, it's the GGP's management is what they basically we're trying to get out of this.
Right, using it like a puppeteering the goddess.
Yeah, so even Buffa says, so it's a matter of getting mad at the tool or the user.
Right.
And that just brings all of Geats into, it was just about one issue this whole time, gun control.
Right, it was just gun control.
I'm kidding. Hey, stop writing that in the comments. I'm kidding. The show is not about gun control.
This whole show, the main allegory is gun control. It's not, but it's funny to think of it that way.
They're not funny.
It's to think of the show like that.
Because that always, well, guns don't kill people, bad people kill people. What if you shut up? But yeah,
they find out.
Mm-hmm.
KK was still adamant about the goddess being the one that's causing all the suffering and that she needs to pay and all that. And Ace was like, "Ha, see, I told you, bitch." That's the funny bit. Now we cut to the Desire, Suel, dropping down the Desire, the goddess of creation, into the world and letting her fade to the world. As we see them looking up at the goddess of creation, Ace pops up saying, "I'm gonna beat you this time." Soul tells Niram, "Just get him out here. There's no point. Just get him out." So they both henshin. Ace is fueled by his memories of his mother, saying, "I will take back my mother. You will not get her anymore." They both henshin in this really cool fight, in this really cool scene. Oh, that's so nice. Cool fight ensues where they're falling off this building. Punches are being exchanged, and Ace is really going all out as we see the goddess of creation crumbling all around him. They get to the bottom, and Niram is obviously beating Ace. He has no chance against him. There's just the powers that they have. Ace sees crumbling pieces of the goddess of creation fall down.
Oh, wait.
No,
sorry.
Yeah.
You were saying that Geats was going all out. He was going all out, but it was no match. Niram whooped his ass.
Right.
Mostly because I think Geats was getting distracted by what his mom was doing.
Right.
And here we can even see him, I've never seen Ace make a kind of face like this. But he's reacting negatively to what's happening to his mom up there, the statue. And yeah, a piece of her falls off, lands on the floor, and he scrambles to get it. And he does this scream, and it turns into a new thing. We see what it looks like later because the toy images officially dropped of it afterwards.
Right.
But this is Boost Mark III.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to be a rampage form, we know.
A berserk mode.
Mm-hmm. So
Sicko mode, if you will.
Nope. Mr. Beast mode, if you will. Audio listeners, you can't see it. Everybody's an audio listener, but Tony just did the Mr. Beast pose with his hands.
Mr. Beast!
Really cringe.
Pretty good, actually.
So yeah, then Niram sends him the little drones again to fight him, and it looks like Geats opens up like a black hole to send him away in or something.
It looks like that's the only thing that can make them go away.
And then we get this final shot of Ace sort of about to go on a rampage.
Uh-huh.
So the next episode, I'm positive that Niram's gonna die.
Oh, dude, for sure.
He's gonna make short work of him, but we do see Gazer?
No, not Gazer. Glare.
No. Is it Glare?
Should be. Should be Glare. No, it's Gazer. Like Gazer Beam.
Yeah, it is Gazer.
Yeah, like Gazer Beam.
But we do see a suit of gear, a Gazer, in the next episode preview. But they have like red markings on the eyes. That's probably gonna be Soul. Oh,
like taking control?
With his own suit.
Yeah.
And Niram's gone. And then we also do see that he awakens this form, which is apparently Geats' final form.
It should be his final form. It looks great.
It should be, but we're in Reiwa.
So his final form should be his first form, but all white.
Magnum and Boost. No colors.
Oh, it's just gonna be Magnum Boost.
Magnum Boost.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But it's gonna be called like Mark 9000 or some weird shit.
Super Saiyan 100.
Yeah, because even in Revice, the last fight they have is with their base suits, but Vice has the belt. And Vice never wore the belt before.
No.
Yeah. What did you think of the episode?
I really liked it. It was really sad to see Sarah and Neon go.
Yeah.
Not officially, but we don't see them in the next episode.
Yeah, I saw Neon. She was in the preview for the next episode.
Oh, you did? One clip. I guess I didn't catch that. But excited to see them go. Keiwa's still in it because he's the man. He's the true Kamen Rider.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one be the one. Buff is still in it. I guess, unfortunately. I don't know. It seems like he just needs to go already.
I don't know. Buffa's okay. I'm just.
I'm really liking it.
I'm not a big fan of what they're doing with his suit. Remember when he died?
The helmet?
And his horn broke?
Yeah. That was like a big moment.
That happened, and then they couldn't fix the horn, or they didn't want to make it again.
Uh-huh.
So now he's just using this horn?
Uh-huh.
It's going to be part of his final form. So we're seeing a part of his final form already. So it's going to feel like it's being... I mean, that's what Kamen Rider does, reuse. But it's going to feel more reused instead of it being a whole new form. I mean, having said that, this top part of the Geats helmet might be the same as the original.
I think it is.
It might be. It might not be. I don't know.
Not the bottom jaw.
Yeah, not the bottom jaw, but
definitely
the
the top
part.
bit.
Maybe. I don't know. But either way, that's kind of my only thing with Buffa's suit is, yeah, the horns look cooler now, but I wish it was just the normal horns.
Yeah.
So that when he gets the new horns with the whole new suit, it'd be cool. Because right now those horns are not with the whole new suit.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. I am excited to see what happens next because I want to know what happens to... Because they're really wrapping up as the end.
Yeah. It's like the grand end.
Even though there's, 10, 12 episodes left?
Yeah, just about.
I don't know how they're going to finish out the rest of the season. And then we have the summer movie coming up soon, too. We're probably going to get the titles for those next week.
Yeah, that got announced, too.
We'll see what happens.
I'm really liking this new form that we saw. We haven't seen it officially yet. But it is in the preview for the next episode. It has cool eyes. It has different eyes for the helmet piece. It looks so legit.
Like crazy eyes.
This berserk form with his tails.
Danganronpa eyes.
Oh, and we didn't even mention at the end card is that.
Oh, yeah. I did that, actually.
Did you
Hold
get
on.
it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Management are the sole developers and managers of all Kamen Rider technologies, with no exception.
That's what that bottom Japanese text right there says, with no exceptions. And then a tail, or it's assuming Geats' tail that he has, one of his 3 tails, comes up, wipes that away, so it says this now. And that's how the episode closes. Which means this is the first Kamen Rider technology
ever
not made by management.
Right.
Made by the Desire Goddess, his mom. So that's really interesting.
That's crazy. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Even near him at the end, whenever he sees his henshin into that berserk one, he says, "That's impossible.
Yeah.
You can't do that. It's bullshit. You're cheating."
Yeah. So, I thought it was interesting. They're not going to address it at all. But I think it was interesting they're not going to address what I'm about to say.
Oh.
It's interesting that this broke the fourth wall.
Oh, yeah. That's never done that before. It's not going to be
addressed. Well, it did whenever there was like a reality show. Remember when they had the cameras and everything?
Yeah. But that tail swiping away that text, it's not going to be brought
the
up.
fourth wall. But it's nothing.
This form, this Mark III really reminds me of in Naruto, because he's also a nine-tailed fox. It reminded me of his original berserk form before he got the full nine-tail suit. He got what is called the tailed beast cloak, which is like the little aura around him. And he starts off with 1 tail, and progressively he gets more and more until he gets all 9, and then he has the full powers or whatever. But this reminds me of whenever in Naruto Shippuden, he gets it for the first time in that show, and it turns out to be 4 tails that he gets. And he turns into like a whole new form. It's not him, it's like this red fox. That's really reminiscent of that, because he has those similar tails that you see that Geats has. Those same tails in that show.
I think the new buckle that he put on from this is called the QB9.
Oh, QB.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Yeah, Toei. So yeah, I do want to see what happens next, especially because they really are making it feel like it's being wrapped up when we know it's not. There's still episodes left.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. King-Ohger.
King-Ohger.
Death Narok is replenishing his strength or whatever. We find out that he actually has the 3 treasures buried under here. That last time we saw them, Jeremy had picked them up from that with that plant. Or no, not Jeremy. I guess Death Narok did it, but it was assumed, to me at least, that Jerry was masterminding it.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
That's awesome.
What?
Calling him Jerry.
Yeah.
Like Tom and Jerry.
So Jeremy pops up behind Death Narok and he goes for him. Nah, gotcha, tricked ya. So he actually gives them the Hopper gem, soul gem, which means Bugnarok right now is in control of Hopper, and he walks off. And then this guy, Tony's favorite bad guy.
Oh, I hate this dude so much.
Shows up again.
Oh my god, I hate him so much.
Oh, I love this thing. It's so unsettling and nasty.
Did you see my face whenever he popped up on screen?
I looked at it, yeah, because I saw this episode already. Yeah. Every time I was like, let's see what Tony's doing.
Oh my god, the visible disgust on my face when he shows up every time.
Can you try to do the voice?
No. Okay. Let me try. He talks like this. He talks like he's always out of breath, and he's like super nervous, and he talks like the one guy from my brother and me podcast. It sounds really breathy and really high pitched. Not in a southern accent. I don't know why I'm doing southern accent for that.
I mean, it could be, but yeah, it's
gross, is what it is.
It's great.
It's gross. It
is unsettling.
If you got grossed out by me doing that voice, that's what he sounds like, all right?
Yeah, it's like that kind of.
Yeah.
And then I was just trying to do the explosion, and then yeah, it's nasty. They don't even remember who it is.
Yeah,
but it was from this episode where Hopper debuted, where it was like causing havoc, and this thing's ability is also it's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is when Hopper, moving at incredible speed, boy,
Christ,
crushes it. But then we find out that it was actually an illusion as well. And yeah, Death Narok is talking to him like, wow, dude. I like what he says. He says, well, damn, you should have died instead of coming back as a failure. Because that's hard. That's hard. That's messed up. But yeah, and then the intro happens, and I took some screenshots of the new parts of the intro.
Hey.
Where we finally have Jeremy in the intro. Looks pretty cool. I do like a lot that his accent color is green here.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that on the main roster. And Hachi-Ohger, his accent color is orange, where normally Black's accent color is purple.
Right.
So I like this changing up a little bit. Yeah, this shot's also new in the intro. So is this.
You get it? Because he's double, like he's both.
Yeah. I hope he's going to hopefully do the double agent thing better than Noel from Lupin Ranger. Anyway, this is cool because you can see him getting the little arms on his back just like everybody else does. And then the final shot of them walking. I don't like how he's smiling, man. I don't like how he's part of the team because he's not really yet.
He's the first one, though.
Yeah, it's just weird. So yeah, the episode opens with Jeremy actually at Yanma's base country because Yanma really wants to find out about that gun, what's up with it and everything, how it fits into everything, into the King-Ohger stuff, and
what's up.
Yanma doesn't remember it or where it falls or anything, so he wants to investigate it. And playfully, Jeremy shoots it at the Yanma's aid. But he also shouts fake every time he shoots it to let us know it's not real like damage. And even this guy is like, oh, actually that didn't hurt. It's not hot.
Bang. Yeah, it was funny. He shoots it like right in his face. He's like, it's hot, it's hot, 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 hot. And then it goes out immediately. Like, oh, it wasn't even real. It's all an illusion. So his gun, I guess, is able to produce that like illusion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Lucky.
Fandom.
Ranger fandom?
What am I looking at?
I like how the reason that the aide gets all mad is because Jeremy is sitting in Yanma's seat. And he says, "You can't sit in there, dude. That's his seat." And it's just a gaming chair. That's his royal throne.
Heck yeah.
A gaming chair. By AK Racing, who sponsors the show, by the way.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Pretty good, actually.
What in tarnation?
What are you looking for?
I wanted to know the name of his aide, because they say it a couple times in here, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't remember his name.
Shiokara. Anyway, because he comes up a bunch, so I want to make sure I know his name. Shiokara is the one who gets on fire, and it's actually not hot or anything, and freaks out about it. Oh, okay. So Jeremy says something like, "This has a lot of stories in it. It's very special to me."
Yes.
And that's all he says. He doesn't give any more detail to it. So he doesn't want to let him look at it to investigate or whatever. But Shirokara convinces him, says, "Hey, come by when we're going to go to the factory or the warehouse or something.
Yeah.
So you can see how different and what kind of person Yanma is, because he's actually a really cool guy and you want to get to know him better." So he agrees to go with him, and then this really weird. He's really on him.
Yeah, he's on him the entire time. It's weird.
So then we cut to Ishibana. Is that what this place is called? Son of a gun.
Yeah, Ishibana. Ishibana, Shogodam,
Knospia.
Yeah, that K really gets me every time. Konospia. And Hachi's is Tofu. And in the Ice Kingdom, I forget the name of the Ice Kingdom. But yeah, that's Ishibana.
Okay. The Power Rangers fandom wiki is using the weird romanization that Toei officially is using. And Toei, I know it's your official stuff and everything. It's your work, so you get to do whatever you want. But you are just wrong sometimes. I'm just gonna say that. Gira Hasty, yeah, the main character, the red Gira Hasty, which is how they pronounce it, is spelled Husty. Husty.
Husty.
I don't agree with this. And then this is terrible. Himeno Ran, which is the princess here, for some reason, and again, Toei can be wrong. You come at me, officially they're wrong here, okay? The way Toei officially spelling Himeno Ran is Hymeno.
Himeno Ran.
Hymeno.
Yeah, Himeno.
Hymen.
Like a hymn. No, like a hymn.
It's supposed to be Himeno.
Yeah.
Because that's princess. But it's a Y. It's just weird. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna spell it Hymeno. That's no. Okay, so yeah, we cut to here and we see, she's looking at the scorpion and she's like, "Why did he give this to me? What's going on?" And they want to go look for them because they are taken.
Right.
But they have that soul gem. What's going on? So they want to try to go get it. Right before Gira can take off, these swarm of maids get him, and they dress him up to look just like Sebastian, which is I think was a pretty good thing here. So yeah, here we are, and Yanma gets into his backstory about his mentor, about how he taught him all the electronics, and here's young Yanma. Here's what Nikospa looked like before we see what we used to see it now. I think it's funny he kept mentioning they lived on the grass that was underneath everything.
Yeah,
there's no goddamn grass here.
They lived on the grass that Shugodam stepped on.
Yeah, Shugodam. He's blaming Shugodam. But yeah, you can see his mentor guy, and he's pretty cool because he has that pompadour.
He is pretty cool.
The setting of Nikospa is really, really interesting. But yeah, here they are working together, working on these computers. And then we see, eventually Yanma's older now and he's, taking control, making his computers. And then you see now he is here as a king, president, whatever it is. Again, still super into computers and doing what he's got to do.
But he made the nation like all technologically advanced and
Yeah.
all that.
So yeah, he's again.
The retainer is telling Jeremy like how the computer that Yanma built saved this nation and made everything great. Made everything great, technology wise.
Yeah,
Shiokara.
So that's when, I guess he has enough sympathy that Jeremy leaves his gun right there on his laptop because he says, looks like this laptop also has a lot of stories and history with it. So he recognizes it's also special to him, like this is to Jeremy. And then it catches on fire. But yeah, it's fake because, it's hot. No, actually, it's not hot. So they're fine.
Fake.
And just then, Yanma gets a call from Rackley's. And he says, I want you to bring me the Spider-Man.
Oh, shit.
So he, agrees. And that's when Yanma comes up with this scheming plan. Like an idiot.
Great plan.
That's this stupid face. And he tells him, look, this is one of the pillows from Tofu that everybody loves because they're so comfortable or whatever. And Yanma's big plan, using the gun that he got from Jeremy, is to have Rackley sit down and have a big fart explosion. And there's this shot of Rackley just putting his face in his hands like, what the hell?
We made a fool out of him.
Shiokara is not a big fan of this plan. He thinks it's stupid. He doesn't say it outright because, he loves Yanma, but still. Everybody else is loving it because they're all, kissing up to his butt. This is wild Yanma. Like, this is a really weird plan.
Yeah.
But it does show that they are still like high schooler type hooligans.
They're like delinquents.
Yeah, this is right up that alley. And it does feel kind of a little bit out of character for Shiokara specifically to not fall in line with this plan because he is usually so up Yanma's butt. But I believe this exists so that we can get this conflict, quote unquote conflict of him leaving, bumping into the monster.
Ugh.
Gerojim. I think it is Gerojim.
Whatever his name is, I don't know. I don't even think he said it in the episode.
The voice actor.
Oh yeah, who's that?
For this guy is Full Metal Panic, Divisions of No, Gilgamesh and Fate Stay Night, Enrico Pucci in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Domon Kashu in G Gundam. No.
What's the guy's name?
Oh, he did the voice for Geerdelinger, yeah, and the Gokaiger stuff, yeah. That's why his voice is, yeah.
What's his
name? Tomokazu Seki.
Tomokazu Seki.
He is he's the narrator and the voice of the equipment in Gokaiger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
the stuff that I say all the time?
Yeah.
That's him?
That's this guy.
Oh my god, he has range.
This is your favorite muster.
No.
Where is it? Right
Damn,
here.
I quote
narration and voice of Gokaiger's equipment.
I quote his stuff all the time. Go 5. Gokaiger. Damn, he does that and he does this? That's terrible.
Without jumping too far into it, we're gonna be seeing this guy a bit. It feels like
Final Wave.
So cool. Gerojim, yeah. Gerojim. Shiokara. I'm gonna get it one of these days. So yeah, we get back to now they're gonna sort of go on with this plan. Yanma brings Jeremy to Rackley's. And Rackley's is like, hey, I just got some questions for you about the history of the world. And Jeremy's kind of smart ass at least says, yeah, I wrote it.
Yeah.
You got questions? Go ahead. But I bet you want to hear about, you got questions, sure, from the last 2,000 years, but I bet you want to hear about what happened before those 2,000 years. And that's when Rackley sort of, perks up. And then we see the goons come in and they're bringing the big pillow thing, the big seat.
Super heavy.
There's something weird about Shiokara here. They're here, the princess, Ran and Gira, because they're still looking for the three legends.
Mm-hmm.
And Gira feels it because, again, he can communicate with these things. So they stop here and boom, Kaguragi's here. And boom, Rita's here. So they believe that the treasures are here somewhere. And he is, again, dressed up because Gira's supposed to be dead. He's not supposed to be a thing. He's covering himself. And he's covering in front of them, too. We get a cool henshin of the three who are fighting here, doing cool things.
It is so nice.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Yeah, like I said, Shiokara is doing weird things because, as we saw from the last scene, he got intercepted by Jiro Jim. And he drops... I try to do my best with this. He drops the pillow too early on accident.
Yeah.
Gets his foot, makes him fall over. Before he gets to actually land on it, Yanma comes up and drop kicks the hell out of him to not land on it. But in doing so, he breaks the fourth wall like crazy. He looks at the camera and goes, "Oh."
Oh.
And he must have been like 15 feet in the air because he finds a way to get into a sitting position and land on the pillow.
In a sitting position.
And then just huge explosion of farts. It's ridiculous.
So good.
And then that's when the gun pops out. And Rackless' two aides laugh, and Rackless even claps.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that was entertaining. I guess.
Pretty funny.
It was pretty weird that Rackless was like, yeah, that's my kind. Yeah, that is good. Sure, dude. So yeah, that's when
Shiokara
bows down, and as he bows down, he turns into Garo Jim, and everybody sees it, and it's like, oh, and that's when Yanma is like, oh, actually, this was a plot by Bugnarok. It's their fault, so he runs off to fighting him. And this, Jeremy seeing this super pisses him off.
Oh yeah,
because he sees that Yanma used his gun for a prank, and that's all it was for him.
Yeah.
This was cool. I like this shot because you can see very tiny Yanma and very tiny Garo Jim.
Oh, I couldn't even see Yanma.
They jump down onto the ground, and that's where Jeremy is, and he does his henshin. And he's shooting directly at the King-Ohgers now. And he tells them, hey man, I told you this was a very special gift for my mom, and it was very important to me and everything. And Yanma is doing a re-record or replay in his head of all the interactions they had in the episode. He goes, nope, I don't remember you saying that at all.
Did you really?
Which I think is true. I think he didn't tell him it was a gift from his mom, which is the big thing. That. He just said that it had a lot of stories and history to it or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So Yanma, like in response, is like, dude, at some point you just gotta say what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to be the big kind of conflict that they have, is that this guy's such a storyteller and like he waxes poetic. And the rest of the King-Ohgers are just not in the mood for any of that. They're just like straightforward. And I like that all of them are like that. It makes them seem dumb, but not dumb. So yeah, Gira sees this and he takes his mask off and he goes to fight. Jeremy does this kick-ass sonic kick. Was it flash kick from Guile?
Yeah. On
Gira. It looks really rad. And he uses the web thing on him. There's this cool shot of him coming down on Gira. And then he comes down on these two. He's bodying everybody. What's up?
He was saying about the soul gems. He was explaining like poetically. I gave you a soul gem, and then I had a soul gem.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. So part of the fighting here too is it's not just that he used this for a prank, but also he still sees the Bugnarok and King-Ohger's fighting. Jeremy's whole thing was that he distributed the soul gems to help unify and help people get better communications with each other, and that's not what's happening at all.
No.
So he's salty about that.
He says, "Don't make me spell it out for you guys. You got to read between the lines."
Yeah. So there's a soul gem right there, yeah, and he takes it. And then Rita gets knocked down, and Jeremy actually takes everybody's swords.
Yeah.
Everybody. Well, these fours, and then Yanma's left to fight him, and makes quick work of him. Easy, shoots him. So now he has all 5. And Garo Jim's back, and he eats this thing to make him giant. This is a cool shot. Everybody tied up, and Jeremy's sort of boasting or whatever. And then he calls his mech, which is this big white tarantula.
Ooh!
I think it looks really neat.
God Tarantula.
And he calls out his 2 auxiliary mechs, which we know through toys that they're going to make his arms. But yeah, here they are, and you can see one of them is a centipede, and the other one is a cicada, which Rand notices, because that cicada mech was there on the day of her parents' death and everything, on that
the
Great Calamity Day, or what is that called?
The Great Catastrophe.
The Great Catastrophe.
Oh, the Wrath of the Gods.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Is it Wrath of God? Yeah.
Wrath of the Gods.
Yeah.
There it is.
Where
the cicadas were storming the castle, and
what's her name?
The natural disaster.
What's her name? Rand loses her parents. Yeah. This is a good shot of Rita. And then, yeah, he takes the soul gem back from even Bugnarok. So it's a presume that he has all 3 legends again. Here you can see Jeremy up on top of the mech. Looks pretty sick.
That is so sick.
And then there's a cool shot of him inside of it. And he fights the bad guys on his own. He even pulls out, because he had his web tied to them. He pulls out the 3 legends. And they sort of are working for him. So they take down Garo Jim, and he leaves with the 3 legends. And everybody's still tied up. And they're looking at him leave. We see him with all 5 swords on his back. And he actually saved Garo Jim. And I think he's going to become, I saw this on Discord, his aide, maybe? Because everybody has their own aide.
Oh, yeah.
This might be his aide.
Because he has a half and half personality.
Yeah. Half personality and half person.
Yeah.
In Jeremy. And then Jeremy does his smile. And the last shot we have is the tarantula sort of shrieking at the camera.
Calling like a bird.
Yeah. And that's that episode.
Yeah,
So
really
I did try to say a long time ago, this could be a 3-episode arc. It's not.
No, it's not.
Mostly because I figured we would get, because this is the first time we see the tarantula. I thought when we saw it, we would also see its robot form.
Yeah.
We haven't yet.
It's just the tarantula.
So we've only seen the shoe god form. I don't even know if we're going to see it next week either. But if we do, I want to see it without the extra arms first.
Yeah.
And then the next episode add the arms. I doubt it though, because they were shown here. But we'll see. What do you think of the episode?
Man, I thought that was so good. So it adds a lot to Jeremy's character in this episode, specifically about how he likes to be a storyteller and so poetic about how he does things and how he says things. And it really shows off the fact that the King-Ohgers now, they really care about that. They it's all straightforward and set out to them, or set out loud for them. Gira says, just say whatever you're trying to say, dude. We can't read between the lines for everything.
Yeah.
And Jeremy's, in his nature is a storyteller, so he can't do that at the moment. But that seems to be what's going to be the main conflict, the driving force between the King-Ohgers and Jeremy. I don't like that he grabbed that specific Bugnarok.
Oh.
Yeah.
Garo Jim, yeah.
But If he can fix his voice problem, that'd be pretty good.
I like that they pulled that one because what would it be like the ant trooper?
Yeah, the ant trooper's so cool.
Mm,
The ant trooper, the ant general is so cool.
yeah, but could you see that sticking around?
No.
This
I
is
don't know.
weird enough for I could see it sticking around.
Yeah. Plus, he's a shapeshifter and he can use anyone's voice.
The bee also was could have stuck around,
Mm-hmm.
but that felt super loyal to Death and Rock. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. I still do really like the design of this mech. I cannot wait to see it in action as the robot.
Right.
And I can't wait to get this mini plow as well. Which is already pre-ordered. Don't worry about it. I got that coming.
Christ.
I make sure I do my pre-orders early. So that it doesn't catch me off guard.
No, yeah, totally.
And so I could do it when I have money before I, don't have money. Anyway.
I do like this episode introduces a lot of Yanma backstory.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Apparently, officially with his mentor Jin, or Gem, however they say it, Gin. It's cool. The reference they made in the episode for Yanma talking to Jeremy was Jin always taught Yanma that Nakospa is the grass that Shugodam steps on. But you can step on grass and it not be destroyed. The first thing grass does when you step on it after is it gets right back up.
Yeah.
Which is the mentality for Yanma. In this case, he took the scrapyard machining nation that was Nakospa before and is now turning it into a technologically advanced nation for the people.
Yeah.
Which really is good for really good development for his character, which I really like.
Yeah. Yeah, King-Ohger just keeps knocking it out of the park. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm liking the mech. I've said it before, but I like that they make the mech a main character again. That it matters. And I want to see this spider dude real bad in action.
King-Ohger.
They also did announce a new Don Brothers special.
Oh, that's right.
For
That's right.
Premium Bandai. It's based on a joke that they made when Don Brothers were first revealed. They had a press conference, and they had these fake Don Brothers-esque teams. They even had like little costumes and skits planned out. One was Don. What was it called? Don Breeze.
Don Booty.
Don Booties, which is like noodles or something like that.
I think it's different ways to prepare noodles.
Yeah, something like that. And then Don Fragrance, which was the Noto. Anyway, this special is going to be those two teams.
Very good.
Was, again, just a joke, but they're doing this. It's weird. I very much appreciate it because it means more Don Brothers. And speaking of, the Don Brothers versus Zenkaiger movie just got subbed as well.
Sure did.
So we're going to go ahead and watch that sometime this week and upload our reactions to that as well.
Heck yeah.
So keep an eye on that on the channel. It's going to be really, really, really fun.
It's coming.
Because he loves Zenkaiger. I love Don Brothers. Should be a fun time.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this might be the episode.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is great. This added a lot for me with King-Ohger especially. Geats is still good, question mark.
Geats is fine.
Geats is good whenever it starts to, like, when the stakes are high. Where it's at right now is very developmental, it seems like, since we do have still 10 more episodes left in the show.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's the grand end, it feels like we're leading into something that's huge, but we're at the end.
We also didn't reference that the thing in Geats of a goddess and a normal human made a baby, so it's a half and half.
Yeah.
Mirrors what's going on with Jeremy, which is the bug thing, and a human made a baby, and he's half and half.
Right.
So it's funny when you see stuff like that connect.
Yeah, it's funny just because, like, that's a similar aspect of a plot, and it's like right next to each other, show wise, time wise. I like that though. It's like two different perspectives on the same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it for the episode. Do you have anything else?
Yes, actually. 2 more days until Shin Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
2 more days.
You know what? We're gonna have to record something for that too.
We sure are.
So, what time is the film? 10?
7.
7. Okay, we'll have time to record.
Yeah,
so we'll watch the film. Come back, record that. I'm gonna put that up. It's on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's on Wednesday. 2 days.
We'll try to put that up on Thursday, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we can get it out.
But we also wanted. I also wanted the Dawn Brothers Zenkaiger movie. Should we say that for next week or?
No. Let's pump out as much as we can.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make that like a challenge for ourselves.
Maybe we'll do. Maybe we'll do Dawn Brothers Zenkaiger tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm good with daily uploads, but like super short daily uploads.
Yeah.
But anyways,
thanks everybody for listening. Once again, I am Super Blastex. You can find me here on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You get me on Twitter, Super Blastex, Instagram, Super Blastex, TikTok, The Super Blastex, and my Venmo is going to be in the comments, in the description for the video below. If you feel generous, do it, and I'll do something for you. I'll give you a drawing, I'll give you a recording, whatever you want. I can do different voices. I don't know what that was.
yeah, just so you know, we are official VAs, by the way. So, you know, request.
I don't have a funny thing to make VA. Vicious areolas.
Oh God.
Thanks everybody for listening. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like. Again, I've been Super Blastex.
And I've been Toku Tony. You can find me everywhere at Toku Tony, except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am Tony Toku, unfortunately. Subscribe to the Patreon, which I haven't set up yet. Good episode. Great days.
Thanks, everybody.
Subscribe.